Hello my sweet friends, welcome back to another little video. It has been a minute since I've been on here. A lot has happened since I last spoke, so I'll just quickly catch you up today. So I did own my own little cafe, however we've had to close due to some building improvements within the area. So the owner of the actual land is ripping up the cafe, so unfortunately now I don't have a job. So it has been interesting. It has been 1 week since we have closed. So during that week, we have moved a lot of stuff. So everything from that cafe is now in my house. So we've done a lot of moving and a lot of resting this week. I'm hoping that this next week will be fun and filled with a lot more fun things to do that I've been wanting to do. So I've told myself I'm taking like 3 weeks off to just have some time to decompress and to do some fun things before getting into another job. And I have gotten another job, so that's good. So that's a quick little update of like why I haven't been on here. But anyway, that's not what you've come here for. You've come here for trying to get up to date with my Goodreads. So on Goodreads, I am 5 books behind my goal. Now, technically, I'm not actually 5 books behind, but however, I'm 5 books behind on Goodreads. On the notes app on my phone, I have all of the books that I've read this year. So, I am like only like 3 books behind my actual goal, but Goodreads says 5. So we need to update that ASAP because I don't really want to spend money on buying some more books right now. At the moment, I'm trying to read as much as I can of what I have or going to the library. So I've just finished reading Dangerously Ours. So I was actually 6 books behind, but now I'm 5 books behind. So I thought it would be good to go to the library and get some quick, easy romance reads. To get up to date with books, I think reading romance novels and also listening to audiobooks is a great way to like quickly catch up on things, especially listening to audiobooks. Like they're great. You can just listen to them all the time, anywhere, and it's like you're reading. So I think on audiobook, I'll listen to A Court of Silver Flames. That's what I'm up to in the ACOTAR series. So I think I'll listen to that on audiobook. Then I think we should go pick up some romance novels from the library. I do have a lot. This is my bookshelf that you're currently sitting on. So I do have a lot that I need to read on my bookshelf, but honestly, every single one of them just looks really boring to me right now. So there is a couple on here that are like super quick, easy reads, but they're just a little boring. So I might leave them for a bit later. Maybe there's like 2 on here that are definitely quick, easy reads. So I think maybe we can go pick up 3 books from the library. Sorry, 2 books from the library that are romance novels that I can start reading now, and then also listening to A Court of Silver Flames. And then maybe I'll read the other 2 books because they're really quick and easy and I can just get them done. That's my thought process. So let's go to the library. I'm back in the car now, and I thought I should just share with you what books I picked up from the library. So I did actually get The Court of Silver Flames. I didn't realize how huge this book was, but every time I'm reading an audiobook, I do like to have the physical copy just in case I want to kind of flip back and forth between the 2. I'm not sure if I will, just because of how huge this is, but I thought it would be cool nonetheless to have it in the physical copy, and I had it. So I was kind of like, well, I may as well just pick it up anyway. So that's going to take me forever to finish. So we'll see how that goes. And then I did pick up this tiny, tiny little one because I was just like, well, if we just need to update our Goodreads and get us 5 books through, then why not just pick up a tiny little novel? So this one is by Colleen Hoover. I haven't read any of her stuff for literally probably like 3 years. But it sounded not that bad. So we'll see how this one goes, called Maybe Not. And then the next two books I've been wanting to read for a really long time, so I'm kind of glad that they had them. We have How to Kill a Guy in 10 Dates. This one has caught my eye multiple times in a lot of stores, but I haven't actually wanted to buy it. But this, I reckon I'm going to breeze through. It is, like, all the chapters are super short. The font is massive. So I think I'm truly just going to finish this so quickly. Yeah. And I think it will be something different to what I normally read. Yeah, but anyway, this just looks fun. And then the last book that I picked up is part of the Lakefront Billionaire series, which I've been wanting to read this series for a super long time. The second book is actually the book that caught my eye first, and then I was like, oh, it's actually a series. So I'm going to give it a go. I know it is quite big. However, if I'm obsessed with a romance and it is this big, it won't take me that long to finish. So I'm hoping that it is as good as everyone's saying that it is. That way I can just breeze through this. It does sound good. It honestly sounds good, like a small town romance. And I think they're billionaires as well. So that's always helpful when people have a lot of money. Obviously, because it's Lakefront Billionaires. I think that they're billionaires. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully it's good. Hopefully I enjoy it. A lot of people do enjoy this series. But I'm just like, there's so much in this book. And I'm like, how much of it is not necessary? I don't know. So yeah, this is what I have picked up, and hopefully I'll get through it. Even if I don't, as I said, if I only read 2 and kind of smash them out and then have like an audiobook, and then I have 2 other ones at home that are super quick and easy to read, even if I just do those ones, that's fine with me. But at least I have a few options. Every time I go to the library, I always pick more books than I intend to actually read, because I might like hate one, so I'll just start reading the other one. Anyway, that is my plan. We've got some books to read. This is my favourite spot to sit at the moment. Sit right there and just enjoy the sun. I don't have much of a yard, but it is so nice. Literally just my favourite spot in the world at the moment. Same spot where I left you last time. It has been another 2 days now. Sunday I just went to church and I did only a little bit of reading, not that much. However, I am up to chapter 29 now. A lot is happening in this book, so I've only got a little bit left, but a lot is happening, and I'm actually really enjoying this book. It's pretty much a slasher film in a book, so I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying how they're trying to link it to like a romance novel as well. Anyway, so it's quite fun. But we're up to chapter 29, and I think there's 37 chapters left. So I'm gonna sit here with my cup of tea and just try and finish this book, and then we'll be finished 1 book out of our 5. It is now another day. What day is it today? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. It is now Tuesday. I love that feeling of when you're on holidays and you literally forget what day it is. Best thing ever, because you're like, oh, I truly am on holidays. Anyway, I started reading this one, this Maybe Not novella. However, I was not into it. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like it. I didn't like where it was going. It just felt like it was gonna be all smut and no actual storyline. So yeah, we're not going to read that. However, I am going to start reading the physical copy of this book. I think I'm up to chapter 3. Like, that's it. I've only read up to chapter 3 on audiobook. So I think I'm just going to sit for a little bit. I've been doing a lot today and it is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have to stay up quite late because I started playing netball again and my netball game is very late. So I can't really like chill out. Normally by 3 o'clock, I'm like, done. I'm about to shower and put on my pajamas, which is also, again, the best feeling to have on a holiday. So I think I'm just going to sit with my cup of tea and start reading the actual physical copy because I'd like that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to sit and see how far I get. Corey, my husband, is working, so I'm going to kind of just wait till he gets home. So my plan is to read as much as I can until he gets home. I have no idea what time he's getting home. So we'll see how far into the book I can get. The following week and I thought I would just wrap up this vlog here and I update you on what I've actually read. I started reading The Score, which is part of the Off-Campus series, and I am 58% of the way through that one, so I'm planning on finishing this today. So that would be, we had the How to Kill a Guy in 10 Dates. I'm listening to A Court of Civil Flames, which I'm up to chapter 18 in that one. I'm about to finish The Score as well. So that will be like 3 books down, hopefully. So what I've decided to do is split this up into parts until we can get fully up to date with our Goodreads goal. So this is part 1, and then hopefully we'll come back for part 2 and we'll be finally up to date. But at least that's like 3 books read. So I'm hoping that will be the case. But anyway, my plan is to finish reading this book today, and then obviously keep listening to A Court of Civil Flames. I have been listening to it on like car rides and if I'm at the gym or going for a walk or something, so hence why you saw me walking a lot with my audiobook in it as well. So anyway, that is the plan and I will catch you guys for part 2.